Hi guys, so yeah, I'm back again. Just wanted to share a little bit more about my own story regarding why I am doing what I'm doing. So probably for the longest period of time in my own life as a pastor as well, I also had this issue, this challenge with pornography and sexual addiction, and it absolutely consumed and destroyed me on the inside. It was like this heavy weight that I had to carry around. And I think it limited so much of my potential because I was always living in guilt and fear, always being alone. Even with 1,000 people around me, I would be the loneliest of individual wherever I went. And basically, God had to come and shake my foundation in such a profound way. So many of you on my Facebook would know the story about the death of my little daughter. Maybe I've shared about that in other videos, but I wanted to do that alone with you guys today as well. We lost a baby in 2012, and the name was Janique, and I held her in my arms, and she had 10 toes, and her face was beautiful, and 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 hands. Everything was just beautiful and perfect. And that was probably one of the lowest points in my life. I felt at that stage that I'd helped thousands of people find recovery and find themselves. And here I was alone, yet again, even with a secret, alone yet again. And God has disappointed me, um, like big time. Yeah. And whilst stuck in that moment, um, it I can't tell you the pain that I had to go through when I went to Home Affairs and I had to register a birth, and I was crying, man. And the lady behind the counter said, "Why are you crying? This is such a wonderful moment." And I said to her, "Because my child has died, my baby has died. I have to register a death here as well today." I felt so angry and I felt like, why didn't anybody train this bloody woman? But she didn't know. And just such loneliness and darkness. I was broken beyond belief, and felt like cast aside all alone. And yeah, in that pain, um, it was just this ferocious anger that spilled out of me. um, I, I just lost it. I had to go back to work, and there's some people that often watch my videos and stuff that met with me and my wife at the time at Pilansberg. We were just crying, camping out next to them, and it was just such a painful period of time in my life. And then I had to go work, and I had to go work for this evil, mean God that had just taken my child away from me. And I wanted a family. We tried our utmost to fall pregnant. And we had to go for fertility treatment, and everybody prayed, even when we discovered the abnormality in the baby. And and we really believed that God would save us and that He would heal her. He's done many miracles through us, and why not do this just one more for us? And then probably it got a bit worse. Um, the Monday evening, before the baby passed away, the whole organization that I was involved in, Mighty Wings Life Center, we had a prayer meeting. Everybody prayed, and I declared victory. I declared victory in front of all the leaders that God had saved us, because if we made 31 weeks pregnancy, then the baby would be okay. And I thought me declaring that victory would somehow ensure it. And the following morning, our baby had died. Um, and yeah, and then I had to go back to work and face these people with in front of whom I just declared that God had done a miracle, and basically just say that, sorry guys, baby died, as if I had to apologize. It's so bloody ridiculous. So then yeah, I had to carry on working, and my life just started falling apart. The pornography issue that I had with in my own life since probably the age of 6 or 7 had just escalated. 6 or 7 because there had been some sexual abuse and stuff that caused deviant sexual behavior to happen, and it was yeah. So this pain has just been there almost forever, and basically that pain just grew, and I felt more and more alone, and more disregarded, not good enough. And until about 6 months after that whole process, that I finally had enough courage to confess. And it actually feels like God orchestrated this confession. We got Theo Creek to come and share at Mighty Wings some sex addiction stuff. And that evening, I told my wife, I was in the bath, I was naked. I said to her, turn around, look at me, I'm naked. And I said, like, I've got this problem as well. And she couldn't believe it. She was devastated as well. I think we tried to work through it for 5 years, but the pain just grew and grew, and it just became more and more unbearable for her. So, and maybe that's not the reason why she left. There's lots of other compounding stuff as well. But I think at the end of the day, uh, the pain was just so unbearable. And that's what I wanted to share. Why am I doing this? Because I don't want men to go through that type of pain. I don't want rock bottom to hit. We had a guy in the program who passed away also 6 months ago. And he had cancer. When he discovered that he had cancer, that was enough for him to turn to recovery. And he had a fabulous 7 years in recovery. Um, and, I wouldn't want that. I would want people to say that I'm going to own this thing and I'm going to sort it out. I'm going to walk in God's light. I'm going to enter into truth. I'm going to face the real facts, and I'm going to speak the raw emotion, and I'm going to share with people the relevant focus, the focus that forced me to end up where I ended up, and to look at where is it that my focus must be for me to move forward. And 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 obviously doing this will result in massive fruits in that person's life. And it's also actually about discipling people into the darkest, or bringing light into the darkest areas of a person's life, the most private, the most darkest, to turn on the light there, to take the light to the darkness. Because you know what? Darkness cannot go to light. Light will always and forever go into darkness. And that's what we call to do. Is we call to bring light into people's darkness. That is what life is all about, and being a follower of Jesus is all about, is to bring light into the darkness of people's lives and to journey with them, not to do a quick fix thing, but to say that I'm going to be there with you every single step of the way, and I'm going to see you through. I'm going to trust God for your healing and your deliverance, and Him to break through in your relationship. And if we do that, then God will rise with us. So Grace Online is a community of people who are standing together against the darkness that is porn and sex addiction. And we are a movement. We are unstoppable. We've almost got 200 people on our program. It's phenomenal. And we are super successful and super effective. Not everybody finds their success, but probably majority of people, close to maybe 90% of the people on the program, find breakthrough. Thing is, they have to keep on fighting and working the program if they are going to be free forever. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that as well, because it's been something on my heart after our live stream, or our previous live stream with me and Tabitha, and after the meeting that we had on this morning. So thanks, guys. I I love doing this work, and I love being here, and we're trusting God to make something massively and amazing happen in our lives. So I hope you have a phenomenal day. Please do reach out if you'd like to connect with us, and we're here to help and to lead you in love and light. Thanks, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.